Morning, Orlando. I'm student meteorologist Sarah Converse, and so we're talking about today is we have dry air coming and settling into our area, making sure they have lower coverage of these storms. But because we have that drier pattern in place, we're going to be staying hot and humid for the rest of the week. So we'll see some warm temperatures all around, some feel-like temperatures in the upper 90s. We also have some counties going back to school. We'll see those rain chances return as we head into Friday. So going into our futurecast, we still are in this eastwardly flow, bringing a lot of these storms out closer out to the west. So points west of I-4, maybe close over to I-75. Better chance of seeing those maybe hit or miss showers and storms. As we move on through, really even then, still low in coverage of these showers and storms because we have that dry air in place, making sure it's really warm and muggy out for all of Central Florida. As we move on into your morning commute on Tuesday, seeing those dry conditions persist, maybe a few passing clouds for your morning commute, but overall very dry out for your morning commute. And as we even head into your afternoon, into your early morning time, still seeing not a lot of coverage of these storms, maybe a few lingering showers, maybe some hit pockets of showers and maybe some few sprinkles as you're going out through your afternoon. But overall, not a lot of activity for Central Florida as we have that dry air making itself known. But because we have that dry air in place, that means all around seeing warmth persist for each of the counties. So for Osceola County, we have Yeehaw Junction at 92, but if you work our way up into Kissimmee, sitting at 94 in Kissimmee. As you're heading over into Orange County, make sure you have that water bottle at hand and make sure you take breaks if you go out to the parks because we have Dr. Phillips at 93, and then if we head over to Winter Park, it's going to be 92. And as we head over to Seminole County, still seeing those low 90s all around. 93, the warm spot in Sanford, Lake Monroe at 92. So heading over to Lake Sumter in Marion County, still sitting in those low 90s as we have Ocala at 91. And as we work our way down south, we're warming up to Bushnell at 92, Claremont at 93. We head over to the coastal counties, sitting over in Flagler and Volusia County, still sitting in those low 90s, maybe a few pockets of high 80s, 89 in Palm Coast, 90 in Daytona Beach. And as you move on inland, sitting those 91s in Deltona and DeLand. Now heading over into Brevard County, the last coastal county, still sitting in those low 90s as well, same pattern, 89 in Titusville, and then Melbourne at 90 as well. So unfortunately for some students, summer is ending, coming at a close with students in Seminole, Brevard, and Flagler County. You guys start school on Friday, so it's going to be warm outside as we have 91 for the high on Friday. So make sure you maybe pack an extra water bottle for your student as they're heading out on their first day of class. And as you're picking them up from the bus stop, you may see a few hit or miss those scattered showers and storms as we have uptake that rain chance to 40%. So make sure you have that umbrella with you as you pick your kid up from their first day of school. So good luck for you guys, students out there. So as we move on to what's ahead, we have that dry air sticking around Tuesday into Thursday. Because we have that dry air, we have those warm 90s, 93 for the high for those days. And as we move on into Friday, you see we take up the rain chances up to slightly at 40%. So we may see a little bit more wider spread of those scattered showers and storms and bringing back our highs into the seasonable average of 92 and 91 for those highs. Overnight lows staying into the mid to muggy 70s. But that's all for today. So have a great Monday. And I'm student meteorologist Sarah Converse. Good morning, Orlando. I'm student meteorologist Sarah Converse. So what are we talking about today? We have dry air settling into our area, lowering down the rain chances and lower in coverage of these showers and storms. But because we have that drier pattern in place, we're going to be sitting hot and humid for most of the counties, maybe going up closer to the mid 90s. And then also for some students in Seminole, Brevard, and Flagler County, their guys are going back to school, and we'll see those rain chances pick back up as we head into the weekend. But going into our futurecast, seeing that easterly flow as we move all these storms off into the west coast of Florida. So at 4 p.m., seeing most of that activity staying points west of I-4, closer to I-75. As we put this in motion, a lot of that activity of those showers and maybe a few pockets of storms really dissipating as we reach into those overnight hours. And then for your Monday commutes, seeing dry conditions as well as today, maybe a few passing clouds as we move on into the afternoon time. Still seeing low in coverage of those showers and storms, maybe a few little pockets of sprinkles here and there, maybe a few little showers. But overall, not really high in coverage of these storms as dry air is really making itself known. And because we have that dry air in place, we're going to see warm temperatures all around in the county. So in Osceola County, sitting at 92 in Yeehaw Junction. But as we move on up north, Kissimmee at 94. So make sure you have that water bottle at hand, especially as you're heading out to the parks into Orange County. Dr. Phillips at 93, and then Winter Park at 92. Seminole County still seeing the same picture as we have low 90s all around. 93, the warm spot in Sanford, 92 in Longwood. As we move on to Lake Sumter, Marion County still sitting in those low 90s as we have Ocala at 91, but as we move down south into Lake Sumter, we're sitting 92 in the Villages, Claremont at 93. Now heading over to the coastal counties, sitting in those low 90s, a few pockets of higher 80s, 89 in Palm Coast, 90 in Daytona Beach, and as we move on inland, seeing those 91s in DeLand and Deltona. Last county, Brevard County, you guys are next, so we have those still that same pattern of higher 80s, lower 90s, 89 in Titusville, 90 in Melbourne Beach. And for some students, unfortunately, summer is coming at a close for Seminole, Brevard, and Flagler County. For Friday, it's going to be warm at 91 degrees for that high, so make sure you maybe pack an extra water bottle for your student as they're heading out on their first day of classes. And then we have that 40% chance of storms as we have the uptick of those showers, those scattered showers and storms. So you may need to bring an umbrella as you're picking your kid up from school. But overall, good luck for you guys as you head off to your first day of class. So what's ahead for your 7-day forecast? Seeing that dry air stick around for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We have those highs of 93s for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that's only the bad side about the drier air. But as we move on to Friday, we're going to go back into our seasonable average of those 92s, 91s. But we're going to uptake those rain chances at 40%. So we'll see those scattered showers and storms for your weekend ahead. Oops, I stopped it, but that's okay. But yeah.